G'day, welcome back to Dad vs Son, and we're going on with Combat Commander Europe. Scenario 15, Armana Romana, with the Romanians against the Russians. And we have a Romanian company here coming forward, and two Romanian platoons who are creeping forward as reinforcements for them. It's the Romanians' turn, and they have three, count them, three command confusions and two routes. And because they're using the Italian deck, they can only get rid of two cards. So I'm going to get rid of this route, because the only way they can use the assault fire is with weapons with boxed firepower, and that's the only boxed firepower they've got are the two LMGs. So yeah, or the medium MG they picked up from the Russians. So it's not really that much use. I'm going to keep this route because it's a sustained fire at the moment, and I'm going to get rid of one of these. And that leaves them two command confusions with light wounds. So that's two cards down, three cards back. And we're back with the Russians, who had an artillery request left. Oh, look, an artillery request, a move, and a recover. So they cannot recover unless they want to recover the Romanians, which would be pretty stupid. So it's a move and two artillery requests. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this one, and I'm just going to hang on to this one just in case they shoot at these at the moment, because then at least I can put foxholes there. Since, well, do I want to? Because, yeah, I'd like to move them. If I move them, I don't need to worry about it, do I? But then, oh, it's so difficult. If I move them, I can replace one card. If I get rid of these, I'm only replacing one card. Okay, we are going to move. And what I'm going to move is I'm going to move this militia into this building, and I'm going to move the hero into this building like that. And that is all they can do. They get one card back, and it's over to the Romanians, who have a rout, two command confusions, a totally useless card, a move, and a fire. Right. So what do they want to do? Now, we don't know what the Russians have, but they only have one hidden card, and I don't know if it's a fire or not, but I've only got one move. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use the move, and I am going to activate Lieutenant Penny here, and he is going to move into here with this unit like that, and the Russians will have a look, and they will go, aha, hidden wire. So they're going to put some wire right there. So Lieutenant Penny is currently stuck. So this one is going to move 1, 2, 3 into there, and we can do nothing. And they're the only ones that were in range. So that's them. The next thing they're going to do is they are going to fire for their second order, and they're going to use sustained fire as an action, and they are going to activate this gentleman here, and forget about the sustained fire at the moment. They're just going to fire. Okay, so they're going to fire with this is the primary. Do we want to do this? Hang on a tick. Okay, this one, this one, this one, and this one are going to fire into here. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they're going to fire into here. That's the only one they can reach. All of them. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7 into there. So it's 7 plus 4 is 11. It's a huge, huge number. Yeah, I know. And in here is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And tons. And 9, 10, 11, 12. And a sniper. And the sniper is at L2. And L2 is right here. So this guy gets pinged. Like that. Okay, so now we have these and this guy who could shoot, but he may have a line of sight, but I don't think so. Let's have a look here. Big fat hand in the way. Yes, he does have a line. Whoa, look at that. He got scared. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the only thing that he could shoot at. So he's going to do it. So he's going to shoot there. So he's shooting for 4 into there. He's got nothing to help. And he gets a 3. It's 7 into here. So this guy here is 8 and 3 is 11. And he's good. And our hero is 9 and 3 is 12. And he's good. And then what we have is this mob. Okay, now he, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now we've got this mob. So we're going to have 6, 7, 8 shooting down to here. So that's all of these. And they're shooting into this guard's rifle here for 8. Plus 2 is 10. Plus 8 is 18. This guy is sitting here for 8 and 2. See, I'm calling that only a 2 because the dot is actually not on the building. It's on the building shade, but not on the building. Okay, so to me, this is a 2. So he's sitting there for 10. Okay, and he has nothing to help him. So 10 and 8 is 18, so he is suppressed. So that was pretty damn fine. Which leaves this that can now shoot. And the only thing that could shoot is the machine gun because nothing else is in range. I'm just going to have a look at a line of sight here. And I didn't think so. Okay, so it's here or here. Yep, so we're going to shoot here. So he's shooting for 6 into there with nothing to help. 6 and 7 is 13. And the event is sappers. You may remove 1 mines or wire. So we get rid of the wire. Righto. So we're shooting into here for 13, and he's sitting there for 8, 9, 10, 11, and he's good. And the sniper hits at K8, which is down here. So it was our sniper. And he tripped over again because he was just being stupid. And that's it for the Romanians. They get 3, a 1, a 2, and a 3. And we're back to the Russians, who have 2 artillery requests and a recover. So I don't think I really want to waste this recover. Look, I'm just going to get rid of the 2 artillery requests and get 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Back to the Romanians with 2 command confusions and an artillery request. And they have another command confusion, a fire, and a rout. Wow. Okay. Let's just look at this for a moment. They're not getting much movement, but the Russians aren't getting much of a shot at them either. Okay, so these 2 cards are totally useless. So we're going to get rid of those and get 2. And the Russians have a recover, a rout, an advance, and a rout. Again, they don't have anything to shoot with. Okay, so what we're going to do then is we are going to rout him. So this is the only one, and this a 1. We'll do this one first. So that's a 6, and we get a 7, which is for 1. So he could go this way or this way. Realistically, I suppose he wants to go that way. It's more towards the trees. He would have gone here if he could have. And the event is look at your opponent's hand, select 1 card, place it in his discard. Okay. So they have 2 command confusions, a rout, a fire, an advance, and a fire. Okay. Advance doesn't scare me too much at the moment, but it will put, if they advance some of these, it would put at least 1 into here. But they have 2 fires. Okay, so advance I don't care about at the moment. I'm going to get rid of this fire with smoke grenades. Right. So he's routed. Now him, he's 6, 7, 8. And we get 9, so he routes for 1. Right, now he cannot go there. There. So he's gone. He cannot rout. So 2 VPs. 1, 2. Dum. Okay, what else do the Russians want to do? They have a recover, advance, and a rout. Okay, so I suppose I could advance this guards up to here or here. Here's probably better to give more firepower up this way, or start to bring him around this way so he's actually in this command radius. No, I don't know. I really want another leader for the Russians. That's what I really need. Okay, that's it. We're not going to do any more. Righto, the Romanians effectively can rout themselves, or they can advance themselves, or they can fire once. Or they can get rid of their 2 command confusions. And I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of the 2 command confusions and get 3 cards. We're back to the Russians, who have a rout, advance, recover, and a move. So, you know, it's not like they're shooting back at them or anything stupid like that. So again, we are going to rout them. So this is the only one that can be routed over here. He's a 6. And we get 9, so that's routing for 3. And he goes 1, 2, 3 into there. Right. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to advance. And I'm simply going to advance this gentleman here over to here, just in case some other Romanians come out this way. Okay, so that's 2 for them. Back to the Romanians with a fire, rout, advance, a fire, command confusion, and another shit one. Okay, so 2 fires, a rout, and an advance. I'm going to have to think about this. I won't be long. Okie doke, I'm back, and I've decided what I'm going to do first is I'm going to advance. Okay, so I am going to activate Sergeant Ottolini and everybody within his command radius. Okay, so this guy is going to advance into here. He is going to advance to here, to here, to here, to here. This guy will advance to here. This guy will advance to here. This guy advances to here. He will advance to here. Or will he? Will he or won't he? No, they're going to advance down the road because they need to. Like that. The next thing that is going to happen is we're going to do a fire and excuse me, and Lieutenant Panny here is going to fire or activate, so it's going to be 5 plus 1 is 6 into here. And they have nothing to help. Okay, so 6 plus 10 is a pretty damn good go. 16 into here. He is there for 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait one. No, we can't do that. Shit. Oh, because I was just looking. It actually comes across this outbuilding here, which would block line of sight to there. So he can't shoot into there. So the only person that can shoot into there is this guy. So he shoots in there for 4. Plus the 10 is 14. Righto, so it's 14 into here, and he is sitting there for 8, 9, 10, 11. And 11 is lots. And 12 and lots. Okay. Righto. So what else do they want to do? Is there a chance that this guy could fire into here? Oh, it's going to be close. Yes, he could. Okay. Okay. So we're going to fire again. So this guy is going to fire into here. So he's firing for 4. Plus 10, 14 again. Pretty damn fine. Into here, and this guy is sitting here for 7, 8, 9. Do I have anything to help him? 9 to 14. No. Oh, I have got a concealment. Do I want to use it? And the answer is no, not at the moment. Okay, so 16 is great. And the event is dust. Place smoke in a random hex. So the random hex will be E4. And it will be... Ooh, it's a 9. Ouch. Righty-o. And that's it. That's all they can do. So 3 cards for the Romanians, and we are up to the Russians' turn, and they have a fire, a move, a rout, and a recover. So the first thing they're going to do is, I think we're going to fire. Okay, and do I have a spray? I do not. It's a pain in the bottom. Okay, so we're going to fire. We're going to activate the lieutenant over here, and we're going to fire here, because I want to take this bugger out if I can, or at least slow him down. So we're going to shoot for 7, and we are 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shit. Okay, so we're firing for 7 into there. That's it. And 3 is 10. My God. Okay, so this guy is sitting here for 7, 8, 9, minus 1 is 8. And 3, he's fine. And this guy's sitting there for 7 and 3. And he is going to... What is he going to do? He's going to use his initiative to redraw, and he gets an 11. Okay, and I'm not going to use the Russians' initiative to redraw that again, because the chances are not real flash. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to rout, and I'm going to try and rout this man who is sitting there for 6, 7, 8, and we get 11. So he is routed and rooted at the same time. So 2 VPs for the Russians, up to 15. Okay, so the Russians have one more thing they can do if they wish, and that is recover or move. And I don't think we're going to do either. So get rid of those. 2 cards for them. And we're up to the Russians, who have got a rout 2 useless cards, 2 moves, and a recover. So there's nobody to rout. There is nobody for them to recover. They've got moves and 2 cards they want to get rid of. So do they move and then recover as required? We don't know if the Russians have a fire card because we know they have a recover and a move, but we don't know what their other 2 cards are. So I think the Romanians need to start getting in close and dirty, so they're going to. So they're going to move. As their first, we're going to activate Sergeant Ottolini and everybody within his range again. So that's everybody except for these over here. So this guy is going to move first, and he's going to go 1 to there. And the Russians have 1 fire order. Okay, so if they're going to fire, who is going to fire is the question. It's a damn fine question. Okay, so we are going to fire. And I think what we're going to do is we are going to activate Corporal Krylov here. That'll give him this, this, and this. So they're going to fire. So it will be 6, 7, 8 into here. Okay, so we have 8, and 8 is 16. And this guy is sitting here for 7, 8, 9. And he has nothing to help. So 9 and 9 is wonderful. 18, and the sniper hits at F3. And F3 is right here. And I think what they want to probably do is take out the lieutenant, or do they want to take out... Oh, I think they want to take this out. Simple as that. Because if they can take this guy out, even better. Righto. So this guy was safe after all that. So he's moved into there for 1, 2. And he's going to move 1 more to 3. So they're going to fire again for 6, 7, 8, 9 into here. Plus 9 is 18. And he's sitting there for 7 and 4. So he's hit. Then this guy comes down. He goes 1. So they try and shoot again. So I know he can shoot. Can these? And I think that will be straight through the house. Yeah. Okay, so this rifleman shoots up to here, and he's shooting for 5 to there with nothing to help. Plus 6 is 11. And he's sitting there for 7. And 6 is 13. So he comes forward 1 more into there. That's as far as he... that's 1, 2, 3 into there. And now they shoot again. So we're going to shoot for 6, 7, 8 into there. Plus 4 is 12. And he's sitting there for 7, 8, 9. And lots. And then he could always move 1 more if he wanted to over here, but I don't think that's going to achieve anything. So this guy now is going to move to here for 1. And they're going to shoot at him. So it will be 6, 7, 8 to here. Plus 2 is 10, and we have jammed our light machine gun. I don't know. I think it's the crappy oil we've been given for these weapons. Okay, so 11 into here, and he is there for 7, and 6 is 13. Okay, where does he want to go now? I don't think he wants to go any further at the moment, so this guy will now move down to here, and nobody can shoot at him. And now this guy will come down to here, and they can shoot at him. He can't. So what we have now, whoops, sorry. What we have now is 6 to there. Plus 11 is 17. That's a better shot. So the Russians are starting to get a bit peeved. He's there for 7. And 11 is 18. And he comes forward another 1. He can shoot. I'm pretty sure they do not have a line of sight. And I don't know why I was sure about that, because they do, just it squeaks past. Okay. Oops. Like that. So again, it's 6, 7. Yeah, 7 into there. Plus 5 is 12, and he's sitting there for 7 and lots. And he cannot go any further. So now we bring this one down. 1, 2. No, we're going to take this one first, and he is going to go a 1 to there. And he does not have the range, and he does have the range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So he's going to shoot for 6 to there. Plus 5 is 11, and he's 7 and lots. And the sniper is at K7. Ping! Shoots him. He comes down 1 more, and there is no line of sight now to him. That's 2 to there. And then he is going to go 3 to there, 4 to there. Right, now this guy's going to go a 1 to there. We have a line of sight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's in range. Shooting him for 6. Plus 12 is 18. Okay, so first thing is time. And we get the first of our Romanians coming out. A victory point for the Russians. We shuffle up the Russian cards now. Okay. We remove the smoke, which doesn't help the Romanians. So, no sudden death. Defenders get a VP. Remove the smoke. So that just leaves dig-ins, which nobody has. So, we just put out these other guys, and then we can continue to do what we do. Okay, so where do these guys want to go? So we have Corporal Radovic, 3 squads, a medium and a light machine gun. And they can set up in the 2 spaces. Okay, so I'm going to put Corporal Radovic over here with a Bertolari and a medium machine gun, and a Bertolari with a light machine gun, and a Bertolari, right like that. And no dig-ins, so we rock on. So he's being hit for 18, and he's got 7, and 10 is 17 is not enough. And then this guy, he goes 1, and nobody can see him, and he goes 2, 3, and they can see him. He can't. So we're shooting for 6 into here. Plus 7 is 13. And the event is Elan, increase surrender by 1. So now we're up to 12. Okay, so we're hitting him for 13 and he's sitting there for 9. And 6 is 15 and he can come forward 1 more, which he does. To there. Again, they shoot for 6, for 7. Into here, sorry, 1, 2, 3, no, just for 6 into here. Plus 6 is 12. And he's there again for 7 and 5, and he's hit. Like that. Which leaves this one, and this one to move. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the medium machine gun up for 2. Like that. That's as far as it can go. And they're going to shoot for 6 into here. In fact, let's do something a little bit different. We're going to go for no, we're not. We're just going to go for the 6 plus 9 is 15. Okay, so he is sitting there for 7, 8, 9. 9 and 7 is 16, so he's safe. And the event is Hero. If not already in place, place Furio, Fascist Hero, in a friendly hex and rally up to 1 broken unit. Come here, Furio. Okay, so where do we want to put Furio? I think we're going to put Furio right here, and we're going to do that, like that. Okay, so then that leaves us with these. So he's going to go 2 to there. And I believe he does have a line of sight. No. Okay, and then he is going to, what's he got? 4, so that's 2. He's going to stop there. This guy's going to go 2, 4 into there. With him, is that a good idea? Okay, he's got control of him. If I come into here, then I control this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. That just leaves him swinging in the breeze there. Or I come up to here, then I control all of these and I leave him swinging in the breeze with him. But then I'm out in the open here. I've only got, well, I suppose that's a 2 cover. That's a 2 cover. So we'll go 1 to there, and there is no line of sight to shoot him. Is there? Or are we going to go straight down the road and shoot him? Yes, we are. Okay, so he's shooting for 5 down there, plus 7 is 12, and the event is Hero, but we already have our Russian hero out there. Okay, so 12 down to here, and he's sitting there for 7, and 6 is 13, so he's fine. And then he goes into here, like that, and this guy can shoot again. And he's shooting for 5 into here, plus 8 is 13. And this guy is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And 4 is 15. And this guy is 8, 9, 10. And 12 is lots. Okay, so we have time again. We have 1 VP for the Russians. We shuffle up the Italian cards. So we're at time 3 of 7. So there's no sudden death. We've had our VP. Smoke, there is none. There are no units to set up. Dig-ins, there are none. Okay, so we are done. That's good. Okay, so we've now finished that move order. I know we're at 40 minutes, but we're still in the same turn. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this move order. That fire goes away, and I'm going to move these gentlemen here. So the first one I'm going to move is this guy, who is going to go into here for 2, and there is no fire at all. So does he want to keep going? He has a move of 5. So he's gone 2. He could go 3, 4 and come in down towards here. No. And this guy could go 1, 2, 3, 4. Or he could go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he would be here, but he's not going to be in control of anything. So he's going to go a 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. This guy's going to come down and go a 1 to there. And he's going to go to there as well. I left him swinging in the breeze. He should have stopped there. Or there, in fact. Okay. So that's their second move. They have a route that they could play. Or they have a recover. Okay, now. Do they want to use the recover at the moment? Or do they want to wait and see? So yeah, they could end up losing these. But they can, well, they can't really afford the VPs all that much. But they can't afford not to have recoveries. The only reason I put this guy here was because this one had nowhere to go if he had have been routed. So I would have just lost him. Okay, that was the reason for that. Whereas these two, if they get routed, they've got somewhere to go, which is fine. If they get shot, then, yeah, well, they're stuffed. But the difference is a whole 1 for them, and I don't think it's worth it at the moment to recover them when I've got other things that are worth a lot more. So that is, it's either that or I route them myself. Oh, that could be cheeky. Because if I route them, I can break them back down to here and then recover later. Let's do that. Let's try it. So we're going to route ourselves. Okay, so the first one will be this one. And it's got a 6. So, no, that didn't work. He's simply been suppressed. And then this guy is a 6 and the 9. So he gets 3. So he is going to go a 1, 2. No, he's got to go down the road anyway. So it didn't really help all that much. Or could he simply go 1, 2, 3? Or 1, 2, 3? Terrain doesn't matter, and you can pass through, but you can't stop. So I think yeah. Oh, look, I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3. That's it. Okay. And I will have a look at it. Oh, there's one. Retreat. When a route roll is greater, must retreat a number of hexes equal to the difference. Player always retreats his own units. Each hex retreated into must be closer to the controlling player's board edge. Yeah. If already adjacent, yeah, he goes. Terrain. Movement points are not counted. Opportunity fire is not permitted. Wire retreat is allowed into and out without stopping. Mines don't affect. A retreating unit is immediately eliminated if it is forced to retreat off its own board edge into an enemy-occupied hex, into an impassable hex, across a cliff hex side. So, no. So he can go 1, 2, and we'll put him over there so he is not going to be shot at. And that's it for the Romanians. So 3 cards for them. And we will simply have the Russian turn, and then we will call it quits.